channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Today we are going to talk about pollination into the tomato plants. Pollination can take place naturally with the help of insects moving from one flower to another flower and taking pollen with them and fertile the female flowers with the male flowers. But pollination is a big challenge, especially when you grow in an area where the insects movement are very low, or particularly when you are growing inside the polyhouse or you are growing into the urban areas where the population of the insects or bees are very low. So in this case we need to artificially pollinate the plants or support into the pollination so we can get the good yields for our tomato. Pollination can be done in a various way alternatively, and in this video I will show you the different 2 or 3 ways which you can pollinate your flowers and get the good yields. I will also share some of the important tips to take care while pollination. So to know all this, please stay connected to the video. Let's start the video. Watch the video till the end, and if you find this video interesting and useful, then give me a like. Also share it with the like-minded people. Express your view in a comment box and feel free to give any suggestions to improve. Let's watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe. In tomato, the male flower and female flowers are on the same plants, and you can take the flower from the same plant, same flower, and pollinate the other flowers with the help of that. In a most simple way, you can take a one flower. So I'm taking this one flower. Then I must remove the petals. So I'm removing these petals carefully. And then this is the pistillate. So we need to touch this with all the flowers. So the pollen from this will shift to the flowers, other flowers, and it will get fertile and will give us a tomato over there. This is the most simple way, but in this you will lose some of the flowers and in turn you will lose some yields. So there is an alternate way to do this. So I am showing that. So alternatively, you can take a paintbrush or like this bud. You should wet this bud, remove excess water, and then you can start with touching the center portion, that is the pistillate, with this for each of the flower. So what will happen, the pollen from one flower will shift to other and it will make the flower fertile. So it's a simple way you can do the pollination without any loss of flowers. There is another alternative method which you can follow, particularly when you trellis your plant. So I have trellised all this plant on a single thread. So what I will do, I will simply vibrate this with help of hand or some light stick. So what will happen, the pollen from the flower will get separated and floating into air and get settled on the another flowers. So this is how we can pollinate. So this way also you can pollinate, and this is particularly very useful when you grow in a bulk. You have a lot of plants to grow, and you can do this very quickly in the morning. While pollination, we must take care that we should do pollination as early as possible into the morning, just after opening of the flowers. That will increase our chance to get the flowers pollinated. We also need to ensure that while pollination, that our flowers which we are forcing to pollinate are fully open, then it will be easy to pollinate those flowers. After pollination, the fruit will be set on this same flower within 2 or 3 days, and which we can observe. We need to pollinate these flowers regularly to get the regular yield from our plants. So this is how you can increase your yield with the hand pollination or the artificial pollination.